Why, hello there. How are you? I hope well. I've had a couple of crazy weeks. My goodness. So, I figured out that I'm allergic to soy, unfortunately. So delicious, soy. It really is to me. All of it. Soy sauce, tofu. I could eat tofu plain. It's like delicious for some reason. Soy milk. All the adventures I have had. So, kind of started off with tofu maybe a month ago. I figured I'd try it. I'm trying to like get a bit more protein because I eat very low protein, mostly just fruits and veggies and potatoes, which are still like 6% protein, not much. And I was feeling kind of weak, so I wanted to up my protein a bit. Tried tofu, organic, just a good old tofu that did not digest well. I ate a very small amount and I'd get some sharp pains, and I ate it a couple nights in a row, less amounts to see maybe it's just like too much, and it just was not working well. I didn't think I'd be allergic to soy, but I thought it's just like too high protein. I can't digest protein very well, so that was that. So I didn't think much of it. And later on I tried some Bragg's liquid aminos, which is a soy sauce. So delicious. My God. But my stomach was getting torn up. I was having it like every night because it's so good. It's like the best soy sauce I've ever tasted. And it was hurting me. So I had to stop that. But I didn't think soy. Oh, allergic to that soy. I thought, like, I've researched that brand a bit, and apparently the way they process it kind of increases the whatever, like glutamic acid, I think is what they call it. MSG, basically. MSG is formed in the processing of that product. So I figured, wow, I'm just sensitive to MSG, and that sucks. Can't have that. So stopped having that and started improving again. And I've been kind of experimenting with some restaurants and having sushi and having some soy sauce with that, or there's this stuff called inari, which is like the skin of tofu, which is rather delicious. So I'm trying various things, soy here, soy this. No joy with soy. Definitely not. So yeah, I'd get just some like sharp pains after the meals, and like I'm continuing to just experiment eating soy all this time. I actually bought a soy milk, which is something I would never do, but I figured, why not? I mean, I saw some video of this guy, and he's like this high carb vegan, and he's making a smoothie with bananas and dates and greens, and he's adding soy milk, and I'm like, that's a strange choice, my friend. But I went to the store and I saw some, and it was like very simple ingredients, just filtered water, soybeans, non-GMO, with salt. That was it, 3 ingredients. I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I had some of that, made the smoothie really delicious and creamy. Very small amount, cup and a half, and my digestion starts slowing down. I'm getting pains and just not feeling well at all. And so I'm like, I think I'm allergic to soy here, because soy in all forms are not doing me well at all. So I stopped with the soy milk, and I'm getting better quickly. So goodbye soy from my life. So that's what I've been doing for the past month, just suffering, up and down, suffering with pain and fatigue, and it's pretty horrible. So, but it's a great lesson learned. I mean, soy is as bad as dairy for me. It's just, I can't digest it. And the thing is, like, with anybody having digestive issues, especially the colitis and Crohn's and the more severe issues, you gotta detox, but there's an allergenic component, and it's usually a protein. I'm telling you, it's that protein that goes undigested and just burns you up. Like, if you eat, say, a bunch of bananas, and some of that goes undigested, you'll get some gas from it. Bacteria will just try to eat what you couldn't digest, and you'll get bloated and gassy. No big deal. You're not going to end up in the hospital. So, and then say you eat too much fat. Maybe you overeat avocados. You could get constipated, or you could have the opposite happen and get diarrhea and just flush out. Like, not like life-threatening symptoms here. They're just like clearing out. But protein, that's a different story. Undigested protein is just like this hot rock in your belly, just burning as it goes along. It just creates acids, and it's bad news. So protein, that is where you look for the allergenic component if you're thinking you're allergic to something. Soy is a common one, but some people can't digest corn, and it's the protein in corn, or peanuts, it's the protein in peanuts. So that's why people get better on a low protein diet. And then you gotta experiment slowly, if you want to, with higher protein foods like beans and nuts and seeds and things like that, and hope to God you can digest it, because that undigested protein just kills you. So that's my little tip, I guess, just from my own life experience, that high protein foods you got to be careful with, definitely. Like, I don't get those problems with regular, like, lentils or something, so I think I'm going to experiment a bit with a small, very small amount of lentils, see what happens. So that's it. That is my little update. I'm just going to have my smoothie. Cherries, bananas, spinach, water. Low protein, please. And then I will up my protein to see if I can regain my strength. I used to be able to do 35 push-ups. You saw it on video. Proven. World record. And now I'm doing like 20 and I'm tired. So it's like I'm not gaining strength here. And I was eating more like beans and stuff in that time, so I need a bit more protein. So don't let people say, protein doesn't matter. You don't need a lot, but I think it's mainly just a missing amino acid, or one is too low, because I started to feel good on the soy milk, even though it was killing me. It was a very small amount, just like 5 grams of protein, but it's that full spectrum of amino acids that I wasn't getting from, I guess, bananas and lettuce and potatoes and cauliflower. That's like mainly what I've been eating, trying to pinpoint like allergy type things and what's causing me acne and stuff like that. So you don't need a ton of protein, but you need that complete amino acid profile. So that's what I'm working on. That's it. Beans are higher in the ones that fruits and veggies are low in, so I think I need me some beans, but not soybeans. Alright, that's it.